It's been a while since I first tried the Play for Dream MR headset, and now that I've been using it in various flight sims, mainly Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, me and Monty have got our updated thoughts and opinions. So if you're interested, stick around, stay tuned. And here is some through the lens footage actually to start off with, using its own Play for Dream wired streaming software. And I've actually gone a bit crazy with this, bumping up the resolution with a bitrate of 900 Mbps, and that is also at 90 Hz. And here you can see we are locked solid at 45 frames per second, even with these crazy high resolution displays. That is also because of my 5090, admittedly, but it gives me a chance to really showcase what this headset can look like. And this 3D lens footage, I must admit, looks pretty damn good. Now, is this a supercharged Quest 3? Or maybe a supercharged Quest Pro? Could this even be the Quest Pro 2 we've wanted? Well, in many ways, yes, it is, because you have that crazy high Micro-OLED resolution coupled with eye tracking, hand tracking, and inside-out tracking as well. The processor is also pretty damn powerful inside the headset with a Snapdragon XR2 Plus Gen 2 processor, with 16 gigs of internal RAM and 512 gigabytes of internal storage. So it's a pretty damn impressive headset, I've got to say, and I've really been enjoying using it. Now, let me make this clear though. This does not compete against many DisplayPort connection headsets, and I think not many people on YouTube are actually being very clear about this, pardon the pun, but it does suffer even when you're using it wired with a crazy high bitrate. It just does not stand a chance against the Megan X with the DisplayPort connection it provides. It's just a much cleaner image, folks. However, I do appreciate there are people out there that are looking for that all-in-one headset, something like a Quest 3, but with high-end specifications with that Micro-OLED display technology. A headset that you can enjoy productivity, PC VR gaming, as well as flight simulation. This does it all, and I must admit, I am really enjoying my time with it so far. Does it beat the Pimax Crystal Super or the Megan X? As I've said already, and I want to make this very clear, no, it does not. For those out there watching this channel, and that's probably the vast majority of you, this is not the headset for you actually, and I've really learnt that over this last week. But on the other hand, I know there's lots of people out there that want a supercharged Quest 3, something that is incredibly high-end. Think of this as an Apple Vision Pro for not Apple Vision Pro money, especially with the mixed reality capabilities, and I'll show you some of that footage now. I can read everything on that yoke you can see right now. Very, very nice pass-through, and I've got a feeling it's going to get a lot better before it's done as well. So there is a couple of things I really don't like with this headset at the moment, and that is the facial interface. It just does not agree with my head shape, and I find I've got to wear the headset very high up on the back in order to get a decent image. But the trouble is, because that facial interface is far too thick at the top of your forehead, it means I'm getting a lackluster field of view. I'm only getting, well, these figures you're seeing here, which is not very good at all. But I do have a feeling with the new facial interface, which Play for Dream are sending me any time now, I'm going to get a much better field of view and also a much larger sweet spot, because when I take the facial interface off completely and get my eyes close to those lenses, much like the Megan X, suddenly it transforms the visuals. You get way better sweet spots and field of view figures, up to around 108, 109 degrees. This is why sometimes I find it strange how these manufacturers, they shoot themselves in the foot by making an incredible display, but then pair it with a interface that completely takes you away from those lenses. So I'm really looking forward to revisiting the Play for Dream once I get that new facial interface. The other issue is the battery life. For long sessions, you're still going to need a wire or some kind of battery pack on the back. I do believe there are some options out there. The community are very clever, and I think some people have retrofitted the Bobo head strap, or at least the part where you can attach the battery to it. So there is definitely a way in which you can use this wireless for a long session, but I'm yet to really find a decent solution for me. As you can see here with this footage, I am using an AMVR high performance cable, and to be honest, sat down, it's still not an issue for me at all. It feels pretty much wireless to me. Now the great thing here, we do have virtual desktop, and using monster mode, you can really enjoy a decent clarity in this headset. And with SSW, that is their motion reprojection technique with VDXR, you've got all of the benefits that we often rave about with the Quest 3. But here you have Micro-OLED technology, and I can't wait for the eye tracking to be compatible with MSFS 2024, because quad view support will make a big difference to this headset, especially for lower end GPUs. So in a nutshell, I haven't had the headset very long, but from what I've seen so far, it is a fantastic device, very desirable. The build quality is right up there. The UI system is very clean, very slick. And also, by the way, Melissa, she absolutely friggin' loves this headset for watching movies on the sofa, as well as enjoying a mindfulness app, which, if I remember, I'll leave a link in the description below. It's amazing. You have all these different colors, and the OLED blacks just really pop out at you. I think the only other thing I could moan about is the lenses. They're not the best I've ever seen. They're not as good as the Quest 3. Definitely not, but they're okay. And when you get close to those lenses, they're absolutely fine. You'll get dialed in, no problems at all. But there is some glare in high contrast scenes, and that can vary from being quite jarring to completely a non-issue. And for me, 90% of the time, I just don't notice the glare at all. Anyway, that's my updated thoughts. This is definitely a supercharged Quest 3. It's the best PC VR wireless headset out there by a long way, and in some ways this is probably the Quest Pro 2 a lot of us have been waiting for. Now, I forgot to tell you this in my last video, but I do have a discount for you. I think it's around $50 off if you check the affiliate link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and any more questions about the Play for Dream, pop them down in the comments below, because I'm still getting to know it. And if you'd like me to try different games, different experiences, just give me a shout and I'll do my best. Thanks for watching, and from me and Monty, I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye for now.